Okay. Так, ребятки, всем добрый вечер. So I'll speak a bit in Russian first, and then I'll hand it over to you. Всем добрый вечер. Спасибо, что подключились сегодня к нам на вебинар. Возможно, кто-то уже встречался с представителем Budapest Business School на выставке в Бишкеке. Отдельно хочу сказать спасибо и представителю за то, что еще согласились с нами провести вот этот дополнительный вебинар для того, чтобы рассказать подробнее о программах, которые есть в университете, потому что есть программы уникальные, о которых, возможно, вы не знаете, если кто-то даже не встречался. И вы сможете задать тоже еще свои вопросы лично. Презентация будет на английском языке, соответственно, и позже, если у вас будут вопросы, вы можете написать их в чат, можно будет их либо в конце уже презентации, может быть, включить микрофон и озвучить. Меня зовут Джилды Сатарова, я менеджер компании Global Compass «Обучение за рубежом». Мы отправляем ребят по всему миру, в разные страны, и в Венгрию тоже. В Венгрию мы отправляем ребят уже несколько лет подряд. У нас ребята, которые поступают и по стипендиальной программе, стипендиум Хунгарику. Есть ребята, которые поступают напрямую в вузы на контрактное обучение, кто-то в частные вузы поступает, то есть вузы разные. И поступают, причем на разные специальности тоже. Да? Есть вузы, которые с экзаменами принимают, которые без экзаменов. Но все, кстати, дают обучение на английском языке, и программ много очень разных в вузах. Вы можете выбрать от там, медицины до там, сельского хозяйства. У нас сейчас в этом году есть еще мальчик, который на пилотирование поступает. Да? То есть, в общем, выбор большой. Сегодня с нами Budapest Business School и представитель Нора, который расскажет вам конкретно о вузе. Он находится, кстати, в столице, и это государственный вуз. То есть многие бизнес-скулс, они частные, но именно этот вуз, это государственный, поэтому вы можете подавать, если вы еще 10 класс, в следующем году на стипендиальную программу. Или же, если даже в 11, вы можете все равно подаваться и в следующем году на стипендиальную программу, на конкурс. So I give the floor to you, Nora. It's such a pleasure and such an honor also to have you to have you do the webinar with us. So thank you for your time. And so, yes, the floor is yours, and I'll turn off my mic and maybe video eventually as well, so that the focus is fully on you.
Okay, thank you, Yildiz, for the nice introduction. My Russian is really limited, but all I understood that you gave a very good summary of the programs that we have, and now I will give you some more details. So I will proceed with the presentation. Here you go. I hope it still works. So this is the first slide of my presentation. Again, name of the university is Budapest Business School, and by now you may remember that we are located in Hungary. I know that so many of you already have some information about Hungary, but let's have a look at it in much more detail. Hungary is a member of the European Union. We are located in the heart of Europe, and we have centuries-old educational traditions. But more importantly, we offer the Schengen zone visas to our students. Also, moving forward, I would love to show you some images about Hungary. This is Hungary in the countryside. If you just check these 4 images, you might be missing something. So what we don't have are the mountains. So I know that here in Kyrgyzstan, you have a lot of mountains. In Hungary, we don't really have them. We are mostly a flat country. What we have is the hills, and some of them we call mountains, but they are not really mountains, I have to tell you. And let me just draw your attention to one of my favorite images. This is Lake Balaton, located in the countryside of Hungary, and many, many people go there, especially in summertime, to enjoy the lovely nights. Moving forward and coming a bit closer to Budapest, I would like to highlight that we are a business center for multinational companies, and we have more than 4 million tourists each and every year. So we are really, really popular. Also, what is something like an interesting fact to you, that Budapest was chosen the 4th most Instagrammable place in Europe. So how can the 4th most Instagrammable place look like? Let me show you. I have some images for you from autumn, because typically this is the time when the majority of the students will arrive, and I just wanted to show you what vibe you can expect when you are arriving in Hungary. And also in the next one, I have a collection of spring. This is how the city looks like when the trees are in bloom. We say that this is the second day of spring. I had the pleasure to be in Bishkek for a few days, and I saw winter coming back, but I also spring. That spring is just way in the corner. Also, the day in the early this week was really lovely in Bishkek. I would say in Hungary it's a bit even warmer. I have to tell you today. Очень хорошая погода. I really have limited Russian, but this is what I can tell you. But let's continue and have a look at some facts and figures about Hungary. Students are allowed to work 30 hours per week. This will give you, I would say, plenty of opportunities and will make you able to cover your food and accommodation expenses, which are usually 600 euros. So as compared to Bishkek, yes, I have to tell you that you can expect a bit higher prices regarding food, but please don't expect them to be really high. We usually say that Hungary offers a Western European way of living at Eastern European prices, and this is really true. Hungary offers a stay-back option of 9 months after graduation, but stay with me and I will tell you how to extend it up to 1.5 years. Let's have a look at Budapest Business School in numbers. I know that most of you don't like facts and figures, numbers, but still, I just want you to remember two things from this slide. So that we have 18,000 students on campus, so on 3 campuses actually. So we are a huge university and we have over 1,000 international students on campus. And more importantly, I would like to add that we already have Kyrgyz students at our university. Firstly and most importantly because of the stipendium Hungaricum. I will give you more info about that later on. And also I'm really happy to tell you that Global Compass and Miss Yildiz already helped us sending us some students. So due to our more and more tight connections to the Kyrgyz market, we received some students. And some insider info to you. I was just talking to some students from Bishkek, and they told me that all of them, it's a must to have kurut in their bags, because I have to tell you that kurut is not available in Hungary. So they just told me that yes, if they have one thing from home, it's the kurut. So students love it so much, I know. Moving forward, I have to tell you that we have accreditation. So if your parents ask you, does this university have accreditation? You can tell them, yes, the university has accreditation. And also I put what other memberships we have. But more importantly, we have very close connections to the labor market. I have put Bosch, City, Global, and Microsoft on your slide today, because all these companies have corporate offices at the university. What does it mean? It means that these companies are present at the university and they offer job opportunities to our students. And not only that, they deliver lectures and seminars from time to time to our students. So connection is really close to them. Moving forward, I have some ideas why you should consider joining Budapest Business School, or why should you consider coming to a university. I already mentioned that we are a huge university. Actually, we are the 3rd biggest in Hungary based on the number of students. Number 1 and number 2 also have medical faculties. So with faculties related to business only, we are the biggest. And students are also extremely successful in case study competitions. I put you 2 examples. But what I believe is the most important, that almost 80% of our students get a job offer before graduation. How is it possible, or how can we make sure it's happening? Well, you maybe remember that I told you that we have very close connections to the labor markets. And also we pick the students who do have the chance of getting a job offer. And also we make our level best, I would say, to push students to work while studying. Also, we have a lovely offer. It's for master students that can finish their studies in 1 year. I know that most of you will be interested in bachelor programs, but if you have any master students today, I will give more details. And also, finally, I put that we have a Fintelligence Financial Edu Center sponsored by one of the leading banks of Hungary. On my next slide, you can see some partners from the labor market. As I mentioned, we have all these companies with very good connections to our students. Also, please remember that we have 3 faculties. Why is it going to be important? Because maybe 3 of you or 3 friends are coming to a university, but it can easily happen that all 3 of them will be studying at different campuses, different spots of the city. So I have the map of Budapest for you today. The blue line stands for River Danube. You can also see that River Danube is in my background image today. And the blue circle will stand for downtown Budapest. And by now you could guess right and correctly that one of the campuses, Commerce, Hospitality and Tourism, is located in downtown Budapest. We also have Finance and Accountancy, and the Green Campus is exactly located in the green part of Budapest, International Management and Business. And now it's time to have a look at the study programs that we offer in English. So as Yildiz already mentioned, all programs are in English. So you don't really have to talk in Hungarian. So I'm always comparing my Russian language skills to that of students in Hungarian. And I would say that this is the same. So students who come to Hungary don't need to speak in Hungarian, because on the one hand, Hungarian is a complicated language. Only 10 million people speak it. So we don't torture students with having to study Hungarian. But of course, if you want, we have plenty of options available for those students. So as promised, let's have a look at the bachelor programs. As you can see, we have business admin and management, international business economics, finance and accounting, commerce and marketing, tourism and catering, and also communication and media science. I have put you the fees in per semester and per year as well. And please remember that students will have to pay 2 semesters, so 1 year upfront to secure their seats at the university. Also, master programs, we have tourism management, international relations, international economy and business and marketing. And as I mentioned, the bottom 3, so out of regardless of tourism management, all 3 programs can be finished in 1 year if you have the relevant credits and some relevant experience. We also have the PhD program. I believe today we don't have any PhD applicants with us today, but no worries. And what is more important, we offer early bird fees for students who are making the payment before the middle of May. So I encourage everybody to consider your options. Today you will listen to the presentation, and after that I encourage everybody to turn to Global Compass. As mentioned, they have the expertise, they have the understanding of how to make the application to us. They already have sent us applicants. Applicants arrived, and they have a good experience here in Budapest. And I do believe that so many of you who are listening to this presentation today can join us for this September. Why? What are the key selling points? As Yildiz also mentioned, we offer double degree programs. Let me give you an example and you will understand the logic. So just imagine that you want to study business. Usually we say that if you want to get double degrees, so not only 1 but 2 degrees, we suggest international business economics. By now you remember that it's located in the Green Campus. Why? Because this one you have a choice of as many as 7 universities. How does this program work? It simply works the way that you arrive in Hungary, start your studies, and for the final year you can choose from as many as 7 universities if you opt for international business economics. You can go to Germany, Netherlands, another German university, also Taiwan, Belgium, France, and the 3rd German university. So what does it mean in the, exactly? So just imagine that you arrive, you start your studies, and in the final year, you can go to, for example, Augsburg in Germany, meaning that you will have 2 degrees. You can get 2 degrees, and you will start your studies in Hungary, and you will finish them in Germany, Netherlands, whatever you can see on your screen. And more importantly, why this program is so popular, that you don't have to pay anything extra, because you will still pay the fees that Budapest Business School is charging. So you don't have to pay the fees of the Belgian university or the German university or any other university where you want to go to. Also, we offer this option for master students to go to the University of Stirling located in the UK. So why is it beneficial for you? Let me summarize it in the next slide. So firstly, you will have the 2 degrees, one from Budapest Business School and one from partner school. Also, you will finish your studies in the country of your partner, for example, in Germany, which offers you a study visa or post-study visa of 18 months. Or similarly to the UK, UK is offering 2 years post-study visa. Also, as a third benefit, you will save a lot of money on living expenses, because you will be living in Hungary for a longer period of time, and you don't have to spend that much living in the UK, for example. So to summarize double degree programs, this program is ideal for those students who, for example, wanted to get a degree from Germany, but you realize that getting a German visa or the block the account and so on and so forth is so complicated. But we offer you a kind of easier way to get a German degree. We offer you to start your studies at our university, get 1 degree from us, and get another degree from one of our partners, for example, Germany. As mentioned, you will pay the same fee as you pay for Budapest Business School, but the German post-study visa will be eligible for you. As you can see, for business admin and management, for the time being, we offer only 1 partner, but hopefully we will offer more partners by the time you get there. Also, a typical question, how can I apply for a scholarship? Or can I apply for a scholarship? And the good news is, as Yil is already mentioned to you, we are part of the Stipendium Hungary program. Unfortunately, for this year, the program is already over. Students are being evaluated in these days, and they will be, the winners of the scholarships will be announced later this year. But the good news is that it's going to be happening this November as well. Application will be open between November and January. If you want to get a scholarship to Hungary, make sure that you apply. Again, Global Compass has an understanding of how to apply with the students for the Stipendium Hungary program. I made a calculation for you how much the scholarship is worth. And the good news is that for a bachelor student, the value of the scholarship is over 30,000 euros. But more importantly, let's have a look at what the program is, what the program will cover for you. So as you can see, exemption from the payment of tuition fees, and indeed is happening. You don't have to pay a single penny for your tuition fee. Plus, you will receive a monthly stipend and a contribution to your accommodation expenses. If you add the two together, it's 250 euros. Remember, average living expenses is 600 euros, so you will receive almost half of that as a contribution from the Hungarian government. Also, medical insurance will be covered for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Plus, you will receive a student ID with which you can buy discount travel passes for the city. What is uploaded? What documents to upload? More importantly, for this one, you need a language proficiency. So please remember, we accept IELTS, but also Duolingo or TOEFL is accepted. So besides the general documents, you will have to upload your proof of language proficiency. More importantly, I would like to highlight that each and every year, the Ministry of Education in Bishkek is announcing some further documents or some further requirements that Kyrgyz students will have to apply with or take into consideration. I do encourage you to check this page, but only later this November. Still staying with scholarships, I'm happy to tell you that besides the stipend in Hungary, Erasmus scholarship is also available for students. As you can see, we have so many good partners. Actually, we have over 200 international partner universities where students can study for 1 or 2 semesters. So what is the major difference between Erasmus and a double degree? Let's have a look at this on the next slide. Erasmus scholarship means that in the first year, you will arrive and participate in the normal study program of the university. In the second year, you can have an exchange year. Exchange semester or exchange year. Don't forget, you can choose from as many as 200 partners. Again, the good news is that you will pay all fees, but enjoy the benefits or enjoy the services that our partner universities are providing to you. Plus, you will receive a scholarship for approximately 500 euros. So let me show you the some of the most prestigious partners out of the 200 again. If you, for example, again, want to go to any of these universities, but for some reason it's impossible for you to go there, never give up your dreams, I'm always saying, but try this way, come to us and spend at least 1 or 2 semesters at these universities. And now let me talk to you about one of the most exciting programs that we offer at the university, which is called Business Management across Europe. In this degree, or in this option, again, you will get 2 degrees. And if you go for choosing the circled partner, so Aachen, you will only pay 7,000 euros for your whole study program. So how is it possible? How does it work? For the first year, students will start in Hungary at Budapest Business School. Second year, students will move on to Leuven. And in the final year, if you choose Aachen, you will only pay 7,000 euros. You might ask, oh, wait, how is it that it's so cheap? You mentioned that you have to pay 5,000 per year. So how is it that it's only 7,000 for 3 years and I can study in 3 different countries? Well, because this is also a scholarship program and we offer it for the best achieving students. As you can see, we have put that IELTS 6.0 or above is mandatory. And also very good mathematical skills are needed and very good motivation why you want to participate in this Business Management across Europe program. So to summarize, Business Management across Europe program is a double degree program because you will receive a degree from Belgium and also from Aachen in Germany. As you can see, requirements include very good English skills, very good mathematicals, and good motivation. But you can also see that some other universities are included. Yes, that's true. Other universities are also included. You have the chance to go there. Let me give you the prices. If you wish to go to any of the UK universities, you have to pay between 12 and 14,000 British pound for the final year only. If you want to go to Rennes or Ireland, so France or Ireland, they charge 8,000 euros for the final year only. So that's also possible, but you will have to pay a bit more. But again, if you finish your studies in Aachen in Germany, you only pay 7,000 euros and you will be eligible for the German post-study visa. So I encourage everybody to give it a try. You have, so to say, nothing to lose, but I have to tell you that we are very strict in choosing the applicants for this program. And now let's have a look at the application procedure. By now you understand that there are 2 basic ways of applying to us, one with the scholarship and one as a fee-paying student. Please remember that by scholarship, I mean the Stipendium Hungarican program, where the application deadline is already over. All the rest, so the double degree programs, full-time programs I have shown you, and the Business Management across Europe program, Application deadline is the 30th of June, but please don't forget that we have an early bird deadline ending at the middle of May. Required documents, as you can see, the list is really short. We only need a passport, transcript, degrees, certificates, and a motivational letter. Please remember that IELTS is not mandatory, only for the scholarship programs, Stipendium Hungaricum, and business management across Europe. I also put some age requirements. Please remember that students below 18 can also apply, but Stipendium Hungaricum is not available for students. So please remember that you should turn 18 when you start your studies at the university. Okay, so students that will turn 18 by the time of 5th of September, they can choose, or they can apply for the Stipendium Hungaricum program. No failed subjects are tolerated, and you should have a very clear academic motivation why you want to join us. Let's have a look at the Skype interview, because we will conduct a Skype interview with each and every of our students. In this one, we will ask about your family, hobbies, daily routine. We might ask some questions regarding Bishkek or your life in Bishkek. And the second part, we will ask about your personal motivation. Each and every student will be asked, why do you want to come to study at Budapest Business School? And we will also ask some professional related questions like, okay, so just imagine that you are a businessman, and we are discussing about your business. What hardships do you face with your business? What are the biggest challenges in your business? If you received additional fund of, let's say, $10,000, what would you invest it in? How could you make your business more effective? What would you do to create more profit? So these are the typical questions that we usually ask from business students. And as a third part, we always have some questions regarding Hungary. So I always ask, what do you know about Hungary? What is the name of the university that you are applying to? What is the exact name of the program that you are applying to? Which campus this program is located at? Or do you know how much you will have to spend on average food and living expenses in Budapest? Did you check the currency rate between the Kyrgyz som and the Hungarian forint, and so on and so forth? Obviously, if you give a few good answers, we will be more than happy. But I do encourage everybody to have a look at these points, if not somewhere else on Wikipedia, or there are lovely YouTube videos about Budapest available. And finally, I know that this image is not something that most of the students like, but still, please don't forget that we are a business university, so we have to take maths very, very seriously, and we invite all of our students to take an online mathematical test. It's not that tragic. Please don't be afraid of this. We will just test your skills mathematical skills that you studied in high school. And finally, let me show you a few more images when we are not torturing students with mathematics and all the rest. We are a lovely university. We take our students to excursions. We organize them trips. As I mentioned, we don't have the high mountains, but still we have some woods and some hills. They are okay for us to take a lovely walk. And also so many programs are available in Budapest. And finally, let me say thank you. Thank you for your attention with another lovely image of Budapest, because we can't get enough of this. Again, you can see this is the Chain Bridge. Here you can see Parliament, River Danube, another bridge. And in the background, we also, as I mentioned, so similarly to Bishkek, we have the hills, so they are not really high. Please don't expect them to be that high, but at least we have this in there's lovely scenery. So again, thank you for your kind attention, and please stay with me because I have a lovely game to play. I hope you can still see my screen. Can you please confirm that you can still see my screen? Because I have just started the Kahoot play. We will have to count for 1, 2, 3, and it's loading. So I'm inviting everybody to join me and play with me.
We can see the slides, the presentation slides.
Okay, I will stop and reshare again. Here you go. Okay. So again, I'm inviting everybody to join me. You just have to hit kahoot.it and then enter the code 237679 and 4, and you will be already in. Now we are waiting for players. I'm encouraging everybody to join me. So you just have to hit kahoot.it, enter the game pin, and you are already in. Why you should join? Let me tell you. Because Yildiz already has some presents that I dropped into her office, and she will be happy to give these presents to our players today. Oh, we already have 2 players. We have Miriam and Alina with us today. I do believe we have more students who listen to my presentation today. So let's wait for others to join us. Miriam, Alina, welcome to the game. Oh, Begayim is also here. Lovely. We have 3 students already as a participant in my game today. I do hope some of you will also join. It's a lovely game. So I will just ask a few questions, most typically related to the presentation you have just listened to, and some facts and figures about Hungary. Welcome, Theo. Thank you for joining us. So we have Theo, Begayim, Miriam, and Alina already in the game. I wonder if somebody else will join us. Okay, I also have a chat. Let me see.
We have 8 people, so half are
Half are already in.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if we should wait. Somebody else will be brave enough to join us. And I'm also telling that anybody who is joining later on, they can also join the game.
I love Kahoot games.
You love it. Okay, I hope you will also love this one that I have for you today. Okay, so it looks that all the other 4 students are too shy to join. No worries.
So should we wait for you guys? Yes, no, so that
please tell us, please guide us. So
you can write in the chat. So say yes if we wait for you, that you are joining.
Yes.
If no, then we understand that you will just be watching. Okay.
Yeah. That's also completely acceptable. No worries about that.
Так, дорогие участники, представитель вуза хочет провести такую вот небольшую игру-квиз, да, онлайн. Победители и участники тоже получат призы. То есть вас всего 8 человек сейчас, половина уже подключились к игре. Вам, чтобы подключиться, нужно зайти на сайт kahoot.it, да, вот где вот указано на экране, и когда вы зайдете на этот сайт, прописать вот эти цифры. Цифры – это как ID игры. Как только вы пропишете эти цифры, вас попросят вписать ваш ник, да, то есть как бы ваше имя, которое у вас появится потом на экране. И таким образом вы появитесь вот здесь вот тоже на экране с остальными ребятками, и, ну, в общем, игра начнется. Если вы не участвуете в игре, у вас не получается, может быть, вы на телефоне, я не знаю, то есть напишите no, да, если вы просто будете смотреть, что вы не участвуете. Напишите yes, если вы пытаетесь подключиться, но у вас не получается, тогда мы вас ждем. В чате пропишите, пожалуйста, yes, no, там 4 человека, да, которые еще не подключились, которых мы ждем.
Можно вопрос?
Да, давайте.
А игра будет на русском или на английском?
На английском. Да, конечно, на английском, потому что это представитель. Хорошо, вы, значит, не участвуете. У вас какой ID? Вас как зовут?
Халима.
Так, Халима. Все вижу. Okay, so one participant said no. Okay, 3 others. Еще трое. Кто еще не участвует? Пожалуйста, определитесь, скажите нам, чтобы мы не ждали. Можете включить микрофон и как бы ответить. Так, ну тогда проверяем, да, Бегаим здесь, так, Алина здесь, так, Мирим, где у нас? Мирим, это у вас какой тут получается ID? И Тео, кто такой Тео? Тео, это вы, так, вы Федор, да? Чтобы как-то это написали. Окей, Кенджибек, yes. То есть вы подключаетесь, да, мы вас ждем. Так, вы Кенджибека ждем. Okay, so one more participant said yes, he's joining, so we just wait for him.
Lovely. Oh, it's
Алина,
Halima.
окей, получилось все-таки. Так,
Okay.
Я
so we have
зашла, я
5.
попробую, конечно, но вот у меня английский
Попробуйте.
слабый.
Да, без проблем, конечно, попробуйте. Это же игра. Я вообще обожаю эту игру. Я буквально вчера ее играла на встрече с партнерами и выиграла первое место. I was playing yesterday Kahoot in
Okay,
Almaty
lovely.
when I had a meeting with the partners, and I won it. I got the first prize.
Oh,
I
congratulations.
was so proud of myself.
Let's
Да.
find out who is winning today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Так, Кенджибек, ну что, как у вас там получается подключиться?
Перевод
Значит,
будет?
Перевод, ну, если хотите, давайте я переведу. So,
Да.
one of the participants is asking if we can translate during the game. So, if you don't mind, I will kind of translate the question.
Yes, but time is really important in this game. So you...
Здесь очень важно тоже, кто, допустим, отвечать не только правильно, но и быстро. Так что, если вдруг где-то что-то будете не успевать из-за перевода, то учтите. Так, ну, 5 человек, 3, да? 3. Кто еще там остался? Кульзада. Ответьте, пожалуйста, вы подключаетесь, нет? Кто-то еще? Омурова, это кто? Может, это Мири? Мадина, да? Тут еще Мадина. Мадина и Гульзада. Вы подключаетесь? Someone's joining right now, like almost at the end. Так, окей. Ну, Кенджибек, что у вас? Напишите, в чем проблема. Так, Мирим. Ой, кто-то ушел. Someone left. What happened? Алина left. Алина что-то так, выпали, да, из игры? Так, о, нет, не Алина.
Я нахожусь в игре.
Мирим. Так. Окей, so, еще раз повторяю. Заходите на сайт, отлично, Мирим появилась. Заходите на сайт, да, через браузер kahoot.it. Там у вас откроется окошко, куда вы прописываете вот эти цифры, которые вы видите на экране. После откройте страничку, чтобы вы вписали туда свое имя. Как прописываете имя, вы появляетесь здесь у нас на экране. Кто участвует, кого ждем? Так, Кенджибек, давайте, что у вас, в чем проблема? Еще не подключились, получается, не ответили. Вот Бегаим, Бегаим здесь, так, Кульзада, да, и Мадина. Кульзада, Мадина, ответьте, пожалуйста, вас ждать? Нет? Кенджибек, напишите, в чем проблема. Как так, продолжаем ждать? Это уже как бы много времени прошло. В чате отпишитесь, какая проблема, или хотя бы голосовое. Может быть, мы просто тогда начнем, вы посмотрите, как это. В следующий раз, когда у нас будут еще такие игры, вы поиграете. Так, so, okay, people aren't really responding. I guess we should start. So that, yeah, because it's been quite a while already. Кенджибек, мы начинаем, да, тогда, Кенджибек, а то вот вы написали, но вы не говорите, в чем проблема, я не знаю, чем вам помочь.
Okay, can we start?
I guess we should already, because it's been quite a while. Yes, okay. Ну, кто не подключился, да, понаблюдайте, посмотрите, порадуйтесь.
So the first question is just coming. You will have 8 questions, and
всего 8 вопросов. I'll be translating quickly.
Yeah, 20 seconds to decide. So how many faculties are there at the university?
Сколько факультетов в университете? Варианты у вас на экране, на телефоне. Отмечайте в телефоне.
So how many faculties? Okay, good. So many students got it
правильный
right.
Ответ 3.
3. The correct answer is 3. Okay, lovely.
2 человека правильно ответили.
Let's see who knew it correctly. Wonderful, Begaim, Alina, Miriam. So we have this scoreboard, but let's see the next question. Second question, what program is not offered? So 3 of these programs are offered and 1 is not. So which not is offered? Is it business admin and management, commerce and marketing, sports management, or international relations? So which exactly? Wonderful. So many students got it right. We don't offer sport management, but actually we have commerce and marketing. So if you want to study commerce and marketing, you are welcome. Let's see what scoreboard. Alina was a bit faster this time, but let's see the third question. Which one is not a faculty? So again, 3 of these are faculties and 1 is a odd one out. Commerce, hospitality and tourism, social sciences, international management and business and finance and accountancy. Okay, good. So let me tell you that we do not have social sciences, but we do have commerce, hospitality and tourism. This is the campus which is located close to River Danube. Okay. So anyway, we don't have social sciences as such, but let's see who was the fastest. Alina seems to be very good today. Wonderful, lovely. Let's move on because we have 5 more questions to go. So how many partner universities for student exchange does the BBS have? So this is when I was talking to you about the exchange opportunities. I showed you that you can study 1 or 2 semesters at our partner universities, and I mentioned how many partner universities we have worldwide for student exchange. So let's see. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So many of you went for 1,000. Well, we don't have 1,000 partner universities. That would be too much, simply. We only have 200. So the student who scored for 200, so 200 partner universities scored correctly. Let's see, Alina. Congratulations, Alina, you got it absolutely right. And as you can see, Alina made 4 answers correct. Congratulations, nothing is gone. Okay, we have 4 more questions to go. So how many international students does the university have? Remember, I told you with facts and figures. I told you to remember how many students does the university have and how many international students the university have. I mentioned that we have 18,000 students. Okay, wonderful. The correct answer is 1,100. So 1,100 students. All the rest is not correct. Anyway, let's see the scoreboard. Okay, Alina remembers everything correctly. Wonderful. So a few more questions to go. How do you say thank you in Hungarian? So let me put it to you. Is it egészségedre? Is it köszönöm? Or nem tudom? Or jó napot kívánok? So which can mean thank you or spasiba? Egészségedre? Köszönöm? Nem tudom? Or ili jó napot kívánok? Okay, yes, I know it's a bit hard, but the good answer is köszönöm. Köszönöm. So please just remember that we have these funny characters in Hungarian, and in this word, thank you or spasiba, we have 3 of these odd characters, and we pronounce it as so maybe you remember I told you that Hungarian is a bit complicated. I wasn't kidding. So let's see who got it right. Okay, Alina is still on top, but Theo is coming higher and higher. Congratulations. A few more questions to go, so 2 more. What is the name of the largest lake in Central Europe, which is located in Hungary? Please remember, I told you that many people go there for the summer vacation. I showed this image. It's really lovely. A lot of Hungarians like it. So is it Lake Balaton? Is it Lake Como, Lake Tisza, or Lake Bled? So what can be the good answer? Okay, so 2 of you got it right. Congratulations. It's indeed Lake Balaton. Lake Como is located in Italy. Nobody went for Lake Tisza. Lake Tisza is existing, but a small lake. Lake Bled is located in Slovenia, so a completely different country. Okay, good. So let's see. Alina is still on top. We have Bagaim and Theo competing for 2nd and 3rd place. And now, if you are ready, let's go for the final question. Let's see. 8th question. What is not a typical Hungarian dish? So 3 of these are really, really Hungarian dishes, and one is an odd one out. So is it goulash soup, cold fruit soup, fisherman's soup, or minestrone soup? What is it? Okay, fantastic. So many of you got it right. Yes, minestrone soup is not Hungarian, but all the rest is typically Hungarian. I know it sounds odd, but we like cold fruit soup. What we do, we cook a fruit soup, we wait until it's cold, and we like to eat it during the summer days. We eat it as a refreshment. Goulash soup, I think so many of you knew that it's typically Hungarian. Fisherman's soup, it's a fish soup, actually. And now we are ready with the game. So let's see our podium. Who got the third? Bagaim, congratulations, well done. Theo, number 2. And let's see who is number 1. Of course, Alina. So Alina, Theo, and Bagaim, let me congratulate you. You did a wonderful job today. And as I promised, Yildiz has some presents in the office, in her office. And I do encourage you to pick up your presents because she has lovely presents from our university, from Budapest Business School. So just have an appointment with her and pick up your presents. So again, thank you indeed for your participation. And now I wonder if you have any questions, because this is the time for Q&A.
I believe there are people who are interested in master's programs, so
Okay,
you can also tell about them.
Okay, so master programs, as you can see, we offer also a lot of master programs. Master's programs, we have 4 master programs available. For these students, you will have to bring your bachelor's certificate, the degree certificate, and also the so-called transcripts to the Office of Global Compass. They will upload these documents, we will check the documents, and as I mentioned, if the credits are accepted, you have the possibility to finish the master program in as little as 1 year. Please also remember that for the master program, we also have the double degree option available. So you can go to the United Kingdom, to University of Stirling for your double degree, meaning that you can spend 1 year here in Hungary and the other year in the UK. This way you will get 2 degrees, one from our university and the other from the British University. Please do check University of Stirling. It's a very, very good university located in the northern part of England. And I do encourage you to consider your options. Application is simple, and the Skype interview will be exactly the same. And good news for master applicants that we don't request you to write an online mathematical test, so you will only have a Skype interview with us. We will check your English language skills. We expect a bit higher English language skills, so very fluent, and a few grammatical mistakes are tolerated. So I encourage everybody to join us for these programs.
I've also seen that you have a doctoral program. Can you tell about that one as well?
Surely. The doctoral program is focusing on, or putting the focus on, small and medium-sized enterprises. I also understand that in Kyrgyzstan, there are so many of these typical small businesses. And our PhD program is focusing on that. So what I suggest, the same is expected from doctoral school applicants. So we will need the transcript from the bachelor years, transcript and the certificates and degrees from the master years, and plus we do encourage you to check our thesis proposals, because it's always a good idea to write your application that is in line with our thesis proposals. Why? Because we have a number of professors dedicated to this program. And the closer your research area is to their expertise, the more chance you have to get a seat at our university at this program. Okay, so again, Yildiz will be able to help you where to find it on the web page of the university.
I wanted to ask, we had questions before the webinar from potential applicants where, for instance, they already have bachelor's and master's in one field, but they had work experience in a different field. Could they, if they consider applying for, let's say, doctoral program, does the master's program have to be related, or is work expertise sufficient?
I always say that I always say that it's very good if their master or business program is related, but if not, we still consider the student. So I encourage everybody to apply. I cannot promise that you will be accepted, but what I can promise that we will check the documents and we will definitely consider inviting you for a Skype interview. Also, you have to understand that our doctoral school is a really small one. It's like a huge family, I would say. We have like something like 10, 12, maximum 15 seats available. Because maybe you don't know, but for doctoral school, a lot of attention is needed from the professors.
So there's a question on the screen from Fedor. He says, I'm 36. Which programs I can study? Business across Europe or PhD?
Business across Europe is designed for bachelor students, and I have to tell you that for this one, the ideal applicant is somewhere around 20, not more. Sorry to say this, but in this program we are really picky. For you, I would definitely suggest PhD as long as you already have a master's degree. The other thing that we always check is the study gap. What do I mean by study gap? The study gap is the period of time that when you stopped your studies and the present. So we will check how many years have passed between your last exams or your last degree time and the time of now. The more longer this time is, the less chance you get to get the visa, because it's not the university who is saying no to you. It's most typically the visa that you don't receive. And of course, we don't want students to end up with a failed Schengen zone visa. So we usually, in these cases, when we see no chance whatsoever for the student to get the visa, we suggest not to apply. But definitely for Fedor, I do suggest again to send us the documents. We will check and we will give you an offer if possible.
Well, trying doesn't hurt. So
exactly.
What are the tuition fees for master's and PhD?
Okay, tuition fees for master program is 3,000 euros per semester. So it is 6,000 euros per year. For PhD is 3,100 per semester, making it 6,200 per year.
So Fedor continued his question. So 12 and a half years left. Do I need to study
the same as the, again, if you have over 10 years of study gap, if I understand it correctly, you have more than 10 years of study gap, it's usually your chances are quite weak. Sorry to say this. But again, still, I do suggest you to try to upload your documents, because maybe what you are doing is something that one of our professors will love, so we can never know. Okay? It will completely depend on what your work experience is. Where should I upload the docs? Okay, I can just give you the application details, but again, as I promised, or as I suggest, please take the advice of Yildiz and turn to Global Compass. Okay, so I do suggest to apply with the help of Global Compass. Okay, thank you for your kind understanding.
If there are no more questions, we can wrap it up. So, спасибо всем, кто участвовал, кто остался до конца. Спасибо, что вот вечер выделили для получения, надеюсь, вам тоже полезной информации. So I thank the participants and thank you, Nora, also for your time, for sharing information about this amazing program. And I'm really glad that there are also double degree programs for master at the master level. PhD is a little different, but its program seems very relevant, especially for the current situation in Kyrgyzstan and in general, I believe. And it sounds really practical and an exciting kind of thing to study. So we'll see who turns up for the prizes. If they turn up, basically we'll hand them over. Otherwise, I wish everybody and you too, Nora, have a good evening. And we'll speak again soon and do another webinar with you on other programs in the future. So
thank you for the kind invitation, and I do hope that next time students will be also interested, and I do hope more of them will participate in this Kahoot game. Maybe by now they can see that there's no harm in this.
Yes.
It's just a bit of fun, and I do hope that students who won this competition will turn up. I encourage him or her to turn up. Thank you.
И участники, не стесняйтесь, звонить, писать, либо приходить к нам на консультации. Мы дадим консультации вам и по Венгрии, и по другим странам, если нужно, конкретно по Будапешт Business School тоже. Можем связать вас с нашим студентом, который, кстати, тоже там учится, он сейчас на бакалавриате, и ему, в принципе, все очень нравится, то есть никаких вообще комментариев, замечаний, чему мы тоже очень сильно рады. Так что всем приятного вечера, спасибо еще раз за участие, и до встречи. Thanks, everyone. So I'm ending the conference and yes, wishing you a good evening. Bye
Thank
for
you.
now.
Take care. Bye.